Do you ever find yourself scrubbing your kitchen counter just because you don't want to start something new, or because you can't decide on a template, so you just don't want to start? Hi, I'm Kerstin Begley. I am a word shaker and a Squarespace website creation coach, and today I want to show you how to choose a Squarespace template without getting too bogged down about it. Okay, let's do it. When you create a new site, you go to www.squarespace.com, you click Create a Site. Nothing will happen, the computer won't explode. And then you have the choice of all these beautiful templates. And all you need to do, again, if you choose and start with Bedford, again, you can always go back and choose a different template. You can also just click Preview. So for example, I want to preview the Montauk template. And have a look what it would look like if I was deciding to choose it. And you can also change the photos, you can change the font, you can change the colors, you can change the colors of these, you can change the background color, you can change everything inside the dashboard. You can also have a preview look here into the mobile look, for example. This is what it would look like on mobile. This is what it would look like on your iPad or on your tablet. And this is what it looks like on the desktop. So you can either go start with this design, or you can view a template demo so that you can see it in real life and what it would look like. Again, you haven't done anything yet, you haven't chosen anything yet, you're just having a look, like a little window shopping, so to speak. So now, if you want to go back, you say, nah, I don't like this template, I'm going to go back and choose a different one. Just go back to it, or just go back here, go back and choose a different template. So again, let's say you have the Hayden template. That's the one I have. So for example, this looks like this. On mobile, it looks like this. And I wanted to show you, for example, the way it looked, my template looked like this when I chose it first, okay? But when I changed it, this is how it looked. Just going into my website very quickly, and this is how this is what I changed it into. So it looks completely different because I changed the buttons, I changed the fonts, I changed the colors, I changed the logo, I changed these here. These go into my colors because you can do all that in the dashboard in Squarespace, which is why I love it so much. So once again, if you don't want to choose that one, that's fine. You go into preview, again, whichever template you want to have a look at, preview it. Don't spend too much time on it, because I was choosing Hayden in the very beginning, and then I looked for another template for an entire week because I couldn't decide. I kept scrubbing my kitchen counter because I just couldn't decide on a template. So I don't want that to happen to you. Because what happened after a week, I went back to my very first choice, the Hayden template, and I stuck with it. So that's what you do when you get started. When you've chosen your template, you said preview, I want to start with this, you go into start with this design. And then, because I'm not logged in, Squarespace is going to ask you for all these details, and you just go click agree, put it all in, first name, last name, email address. You click I agree to the terms of service and privacy policy, and you click sign up. That's all you have to do. And then Squarespace is going to ask you what kind of business is it, and you just answer the questions as you go along. But I wanted to show you as well, if you have already chosen a template and you decided I don't like it anymore, you can always change it without losing your content. Now, people always say this, it's really easy to do, but when you have a lot of pages, I'm going to just log in now, it's not that easy. You can do it and you won't lose your content, that's true, but it does take a little bit of work. So let's just log in here, or let's go into my website. This is my live website. I'm going into design to show you which template I have, which is the Hayden template. Go into template and see how it says live here, and see how I've tried other templates here because I couldn't decide and I ended up using Hayden, which was my first choice in the first place. So if I wanted to go install a new template or preview a new template with my current content, I go into, let me just do that again because I am doing it too fast. So you go into the dashboard here, go into design on the home dashboard, go into sorry, not style editor, template, and there you go, install new template. And then I can choose which one I want to try out. Let's say I would like to choose 5 because I think I liked the 5 template. It's somewhere here. Let's quickly find it. There you go. So I'm going to preview 5. See what it looks like. I can get rid of that here. Okay, let me see. Yes, I like it. Start with this design. And now, installation successful. I can see the 5 template if I check it here. Click preview. And I can see it, what it looks like with my current content. Not all of it. Again, I'll have to tidy it up. Once I click set as live template, this 5 template will be there with my content. It will look a bit all over the place because I'm going to have to tidy it all up. So let's do it. Set as live template, confirm. Again, this is my live website, so it would be pretty devastating if it all goes wrong. But let me see and let me show you. Pages. Now, I haven't set them live yet or created them as demos. Once I right click and click create, is this my, yeah, I'm just going to do it and see what happens. Click create, click save. My picture will come up. No, it won't. Aha, I have to click onto my pages first that I had already created. So let's click here and let's see what it looks like. There you go. So this is now, I have to, this is what I just realized, I have to click on my created pages already because these are still all demos. And go into the pages you had already created. And again, now you can tidy them all up because this is what the 5 template looks like. So here again, need to tidy it up. Need to delete this because I don't need a sidebar there. See what my about page looks like now? It used to look something different. So it used to look like this. I can't show it to you now because it's live. Now on my live website, it looks like this. Completely different. Again, I need to tidy it all up. So this is why I said it is a lot of work when you have a lot of pages. I would not recommend doing it. But when you've just started and you've got like 3 or 4 or 5 pages, it's totally possible to do this without losing your content or without too much work and tidying up. So I'm going to go back to my earlier design and I wanted to show you how it just comes back just like it was by magic. So again, I go into the template. And I go into my Hayden template, preview, and set it back as my live template, and my website will be back to normal. Because now it looks a little bit messy. Again, I have to do a lot of tidying up. I decided not to do that. I'm going to stick with my old template. I'm going to refresh. There you go. That is my site all back to normal. So nothing happened, no harm done. I have just experimented a little bit and I realized, no, I've got too many pages. It's too much work to tidy up. But again, if you've just started, you decided on a template and you are playing with it, that's the right time to maybe change it if you want to. But so don't worry about changing the right template in the very beginning. You always have a chance to go back and change it, especially when you're just starting, because you just want to change or you just want to decide on a template, get started, play with it, create a page, create one page, and then decide while you're playing with it, I don't like it. And that's when you know. That's when you know if that template is right for you after you've created 1 or 2 pages. Once you've created 10, 20 pages, there's no way you're going to go back anyway, because by that stage, you know you have the right template. It's a feeling. And that's it. So easy peasy. Okay, that was it. I hope it helped. So let me know in the comments below if it helped you, and also let me know what kind of tutorial you want me to show you next time. And also, if you have any questions, you can either ask below in the comments, or you can join my Facebook community of lots of like-minded Squarespace newbies. We would love to have you. I'm going to put the link down below in the comments. Click it and join us, because that's where I am. That's where I hang out. That's where I answer any questions. So let's do it. Join us. Talk to you soon. Next week, Friday, next tutorial. Oh yes, and before I forget, don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it, and the bell, the little bell beside the subscribe button, so that you get notified for my next video, my next tutorial next Friday. See ya.